Alright, welcome back, YouTube.
All this way to chat with
So we got a piece of the guy who has no vowels in his name. So now we can go back to town. And I think we might have unlocked 2 boss fights. Gonna be a jam-packed episode. While I'm here, I'll dump off anything I have found for my house. A round table. I put this in the other one upstairs. Now this is where the lack of diagonals is going to be infuriating. Rotation? Oh, hang on. Ah, there are diagonals. I'm an idiot. I mean, it's been previously established, but... I have to redo my whole head. Not right now, though. I've already got fireplace logs. I've already got all these in the house. I don't want another bug in the house. I have to pet the dog while we're here. Well, you're not entirely standing on the dog for once. Still very close. Alright, doesn't one of the things in my fancy room up here do something too? That one just turns on. Take one of my solars because I've got too many of those, and you should give me back 2 other ones. Oh yeah, I enjoyed the game last year even. Which nothing has terribly changed about most of it. Mostly there's just more rewarding loot and less excessive grind to some extent. I think there's more changes later once I get to whatever the snow place was called. Probably.
How could I have forgotten this?
Have I unlocked any of these completely? Nope. I keep finding little bugs and stuff, but I just try and bookmark them for later feedback. Good old early access games. At least it doesn't involve adding too much speed to a pterodactyl and blue screening half the server. What do I use a tunnel point? Also, this is like completely bugged. I watched it several times deal like 8 damage or 12 damage when it should be, you know, in the thousands. What was I doing with my talent points? I think I'm trying to get over here. No. Hey, I want this one because it gives me damage shields with this one. So are all my echoes in order? Yes. Such as they are.
A new...
Doubted your... I'll show you sufficient. The Whisper escaped, the hunt continues. Lure let me wound it, and I have the trophy. This guy really could use some voice acting. Riven. The devourer stalks seekers' ranks, killed and consumed many. The hunter becomes the hunter.
Hunter stirs.
Higher than epic? Mythic, but most not really yet as far as I'm aware. There is another rarity called Mythic. I don't think it's used for much, and won't be until the 1.0. I think there's like a mount or something that you can get at the super end game. That's the only Mythic item or something right now.
If you happen across the chronicler, do tell him I'll be needing his tomes a bit.
Alright, well, that was it there. I think I got the last thing I needed for this.
Have you come in search of it?
Boop. Beep. Beep. Yeah, I just need a whole pile more of that.
A new weapon.
Please bring any rare finds to me first.
And we'll go talk to Omen.
We have come so far.
By any chance? I need more Phoenix down before it's even worthwhile to try and get the Spectra.
But there is so much still. I found her. Deep in the gloom, in the shadow of the repository of knowledge. The first is within our reach. And the secrets she's gathered, the secrets of the precursors, will soon be ours. Before you go, there's a secret I've been carrying. A burden that I've kept even from Lord Halar. With what you're about to do, you deserve to know the stakes of this battle. I already told you about that final battle. How your sacrifice bought the time I needed to relight the beacon and destroy the precursor. I didn't tell you I was dying, pierced by shards from the precursor's shattered blade. I saw a light from below, where the precursor had been. I felt something drawing me on. I crawled down a deep passage, down into the roots of the beacon. I never imagined what I'd find. We all know the stories of the celestial architects, the shapers of worlds. But I never dreamed that there was an architect below Skylight, maintaining the light of the great beacon. The precursor had attacked them and left them for dead. bound my life force to the architect. I did what I could to repair the damage. I bought us time. But the architect is dying. When it does, the beacon will fade, and the gloom will consume everything. This isn't just about protecting Skylight. The precursors want to slaughter our gods and unravel creation. To collapse everything into the gloom. We're at war, but we don't understand our enemy. We don't know how to fight them. We need the secrets hoarded by the First to save Skylight. To save our people, and perhaps reality itself. I wish I could fight by your side, but I'm bound to the beacon. I cannot leave Skylight, ever. But I will be with you in spirit. We all will.
Which makes it sound like the end of the game. I
Good
know.
luck, dear friend.
That is not Kairos' voice.
Still to do.
Craft the first Gloom Trace.
I shall need more arcanists if I hope to attempt it.
Alright, quick check. Weapon is equipped. Artifacts are equipped. Abilities do initial hit of 25%. We might actually just want to take defense for this one, just in case. Or no, we'll take the Phoenix Oil. All my echoes are equipped. Have I acquired the stronger version of any of them? Oh yeah, I got some rank 30s. They're not, I don't have the dust to level them up. Well, we'll go in and clear out the duplicates. I do not like the First. I know who the First is. I fought the First far too many times in the previous launch version, early access version. See if I still have the muscle memory to dodge someone throwing walls at me. That's the balanced ones. And the guard ones. See, I told you I'd remember the right name. If I switch this up to level 31, now I can make this max rank. Then it will outperform the green. That's the Dark Star meteors. Need to like go farm that or something. Okay, we'll put a low level on that. I think that's as good as we're gonna get for this one. Leave it open for teammates. On the off chance that we get teammates that will help. Alright. The first. It's time to partay.
I sense your presence, trespasser. You are the spark I felt before. You've come to fight me. But why? All I want is a better world. Look at our cruel past. The endless wars between Empire and Maze, the ruthless Archons, even the architects themselves. Did you know that the precursors built our world? The architects needed laborers to do the actual work, but the precursors wanted to build something better and beautiful. Their secrets were in my grasp. Then the Archons forced my hand and I was trapped in this darkness. But I am still the first, and I cannot be bound. When I was ready, I cast an echo into the world, a shadow of my spirit that would craft a key to my cage. My omen. All I've ever needed, a blade to cut through the gloom, a dagger that can free me from this prison. I just need to take it from you.
All right.
And found your way, and I shall make your day. You've reached the end of your road. Let us finish this. I shall properly instruct you.
Excessive amount of lasers, please calm down.
You fools! Even the bidding of an echo. I shall properly instruct you.
What you doing? Other way. Bring it back the other way. Oh no, we're done.
I will not be chained. That dagger belongs to me.
Hold that for me. If you don't mind. Wait. Clockwise, counterclockwise. Too fast, counterclockwise.
Who created you?
Who created you? Please don't throw rocks at me. It's not appreciated. Especially when you add lasers. I'm sensing some hostility.
Fascinating.
Welcome to the Fall Guys portion of the stream.
Your echoes. Who created you?
Shields up.
Yes, yes, I'm getting excellent data from this.
Do 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 do.
I will not be chained. That dagger belongs to me.
Right up in her grill when she does that.
Your echoes. Who created you?
Oh, we're doing this again. Tempted to try and do the counter move with the shield on the walls, but also not the time for science.
Fascinating.
Apparently it does work.
Your echoes. Who created you?
I get my ult, you are so dead.
Yes, yes, I'm getting excellent data from this.
Calm down with the meteors. Already?
Fools! Echo. I shall properly instruct you.
Go home.
Do you think this death will last? The precursors, they will come for me. When the gloom swallows the world, they will come.
So yeah, easy first try, heroic the first. You know, as you simply do. Just stroll in and own her. You're nothing to them. You never
Are you
were.
there? Can you hear me?
Omen?
Thank the arcs! I could see, but you couldn't hear me. Oh, you did it. You survived.
No hydration break. Did you hear what the first said?
I know you have questions. Please, return to Skylight. Let us talk face to face.
That was just an innervation orb. Didn't even have to use my Phoenix oil.
Recent events have given rise to a new threat. Where should I begin?
Who are you?
I'm your friend. I found you in the West Reach, you and the others. Try to remember all that we did together, the path that led us to Skylight. No. Years ago I awoke in the Highlands, knowing nothing of my past. As you explored Aurelian, I began to remember. And when you saw her, I knew. I am an echo like you, cast in the image of a monster. She sent me out into the world to find a key to her prison. When I made the Gloom Daggers, when I saved you, was that her voice inside me? I may never know. I'm not the first. You, we may be echoes, but we can choose our own paths. We can be better than the ones who made us.
I hope you're right.
I know that I am. Together, we will bring our world out of this darkness. And now, we know how. The data you've recovered is priceless. It's complex and encrypted, but I know how the First thinks. I will crack this code. Her knowledge of the precursors of the gloom, it's all within our grasp. The First spoke of a network of beacons and balefires, the blood of the architects. The precursors broke these connections, and this is what unleashed the gloom. If I can identify the location of another beacon, you should be able to cut a path through the gloom to reach it. We can reconnect the network. We can save our architect and restore our world. Because of you,
It's my Kyra's
you've
voice.
done the impossible. You fought your way back from the gloom, and now you've given us new hope. All of Skylight is in your debt. I'd hoped to give you time to rest, but while you were confronting the First, the situation in the Highlands has gotten worse. Wolf's scouts have reported an increase in the appearance of gloom tears. I fear the beacon's light may be fading faster than we hoped.
Oh, this might be new.
Lord Halar and I will begin digging into the First's research. In the meantime, head to the Highlands and learn what you can.
Helper coin and jobs unlocked. Does the helper key still exist? No, because that would be matchmaking, right? Like, automatic matchmaking. Guess it could work with the server browser. Plus, I remember the helper queue is back in the original early access launch. The helper queue threw me into the final boss at the time, at like level 5. It was introduced much earlier as well.
I do not understand your powers, Kairos. I'm glad you're by our side.
Supplies are dwindling, established job boards. Got a few requests. Other Callan's made requests waiting by the signal fire. Not gonna spend too much time going through the leftover MMO scraps. Never used the job board. What do you need help with? Stumbled and knocked the coin collection over. The children were throwing coins in the pond. Retrieve them.
The 12 elements are more than power. They are the basis of all things. All that is.
12 elements. There's only 4 that we can imbue. How would 12 be if K? Well, chaos. So chaos and order. Flora would be earth, I guess. Solar is fire. shadow, light, ice or water, air or electricity normally. That's still less than 10. Have one of the coins. It's a helper coin. Oh. Don't ride your horse in the tavern. It's not allowed. Job board's a great way to get help. All the fish came in at the rod. All the fish must go. Post the flyers.
Do you taste it? The air is damp, cold.
Content is technically content, but I almost would have tried to remove this stuff because it just is not interesting. Where do you want this posted? The bitter end. That's the bar. Yeah, posting the flyers literally within sight of each other is not great marketing. Typically when people did that, it was you'd put them all next to each other so people could grab a flyer if they were really that interested. But even that nowadays, you just put a QR code on it. So they can scan it with their phone and get tickets or whatever to your show. Or directions.
To the hills. In the maze, treading low ground.
Oh, I guess. There we go. Hopefully that will make the waypoint actually point at the last one. Oh, there it is. Takes talent to stick a flyer on the wall from while moving on horseback. Speak to Watcher Hagran. No better friend. We've got bears, starving bears, bulking up for winter with no fear of humans or whole caravans. Haas wants us to kill the ones by the repository of knowledge. Been told to escort God's blood team from the strikes. It'll take a while before I get specs. Can't be in two places at once. Get me 20 bear asses.
One of my watches is worth 10 of these symbols.
Obligatory reference to some joke about MMOs. Gonna take the slightly more extended way across the Highlands, because I want to see if I can find a Dark Star to maybe get my Dire Prophecy Echo upgraded. Also, what is a Cragtooth Drowner? Gotta be something out here. Got some extra gloom tears. Not immediately worried about him. What type of echo did that give me? Primeval worm. Okay, they are unique echoes. What is a crag-tooth drowner, though? Where did I run into one? Kill these world boss birds, too. Probably could use some level 30 versions of their echoes. Ooh, meteor. Please don't jump into the meteor fight, Golem. Bring me a Dia Prophecy. I require its soul to make my sword more powerful or something. Goodbye, sir. That's a turtle sword. Did you give me the echo? That's a lost totem. No echo. Ah. For any other meteor spawn. I don't know if they can go up over here, but alright, I have killed your bears as per your request. Can we finish with the unlock quest here for the job boards? Here's a coin. Yeah, small actions. Kill 3 grizzly bears single-handedly. That's not a small action. I live in Canada. I know what I'm talking about bears. For the YouTube folks, we're going to drop another cut in here for you guys quick. So remember to like and comment. Or like if you like, comment always helps. Or if you actually want to ask or request something, or just say good job even. Subscribe is how you get more stuff usually delivered to you. And check out the links down below. You'll find Twitch for the lives, Patreon to support the channel, the playlist for all the other episodes, all that fun stuff. And we'll see you guys in the next one.